Hey, everybody, welcome to Froggy Stocks. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Got some news. And I want to talk dip buy, AMC dip buy, and BBIG stuff that I just read. New 8K for BBIG was filed this morning. You can go to my tweet in which I put BBIG new 8K addressing and correcting alleged illegal past 8K filings filed by Lisa. Man, I spelled her name. Lisa King. Or Ted Farnsworth. They filed these after John Colucci was basically put in as interim CEO. So technically, allegedly, they're not legal filings, which is why the stock is suspended. New 8K for addressing, it's a new 8K. The new 8K that's been filed for addressing past faults, identifying CEO position, and corrective actions. We also have the court case tomorrow at 9:05 a.m. And they should be deciding what's going on with the temporary restraining order and the injunction. You can click this link and go read the 8K yourself. I also tweeted a little bit of a thought on what I think is going on. The important thing to remember that John Colucci is interim CEO. Meaning in the future, a full-time CEO must be voted in by the board. The internal struggle currently will be ended after Tuesday and a court decision. But either way, what needs to happen, this is the best scenario in my opinion, is Lisa King and the Farnsworth group and Ted Farnsworth need to back off a little bit. Let the interim CEO, John Colucci, take over for the time being. Get authorization from the court, though, reinstated into the company, and get the board to vote properly on a full-time CEO. As I know right now, I believe King is yes. So we'll see what happens. Tuesday, we're going to have more information tomorrow. Hopefully this 8K that was filed today or yesterday or whatever date it was, hopefully it can lift the halt in the suspension on BBIG as it's traded. Now with AMC stock. Obviously, we're seeing some massive market manipulation coming in. Either new short interest being added and or failure to delivers are racking up big time. And that's what I believe it is. I believe from here, which was, let's see, Friday, all the way through to today and coming into Monday and Tuesday, I think we're going to see massive failure to delivers if they didn't already start back here, right? We hit that 27.19 range. We bounced it. We got slapped down really hard on the morning. Took a nosedive in the afternoon. We all seen it coming. I told you guys there was a dip buy coming. I'm looking at this now. It's trying to find support around the 2360 level. Isn't too far off. I was hoping for $23, $24 support range. It's a little below that. It might recover and hold. But if that is the case, I could potentially see us going back down probably around this range, maybe a little lower, 2150 area. I set a limit order actually for a $20 buy limit order on AMC. Goes that low, it'll trigger. If it doesn't go that low, good. I'm still up, and that's, a win-win situation. But this range right here, I would definitely, if you're trying to buy more to get more ape, I would definitely around this range. For some type of buy order, right? If you don't get it, you can slam an order right at the end of the week before the 19th and still get your ape, and you have to buy at a little higher price. But just watch it. If we dip into this blue box here, that's the kill box, man. That's where you might want to try to get in and get more shares. So either way, it looks like the day's leading up good. Adam Aaron put out some tweets yesterday. You can say they're not targeted, but they definitely are. Got Lou from Wall Street out there talking a bunch of shit like usual. Dude is literally just out there spreading FUD like nobody's business. We're identifying that his followers are he's got a lot of bot followers. More than likely, in my opinion, he's just a hedge fund crony, and they're using algorithmic function and bot armies to push social media into our feeds. But Adam Aaron, the man himself, such garbage info out there from people or bots who try to scare you and cast doubt. Maybe they don't like you or me, or they want to make a name for themselves at AMC's expense. The latest, merde, French Google meaning shit. It's French word for shit. is that I'm bald and wear a toupee. Nope, it's all my own hair. Well, I think this is kind of taking a shot at Lou. Lou was talking a lot of shit. Even made a video flipping Adam Aaron off, telling him to go fuck himself. Sorry if you guys are listening at work right now. I'm just quoting. This is all quote. I'm quoting what Lou said. End quote. And I actually made a tweet about this a little while ago saying, hey man, you got a lot of bots on Lou's account pushing this delay ape garbage. Delay ape is the most ignorant, stupidest, insane thing you could push on Twitter right now, especially if you are a true AMC shareholder. Nobody wants delay ape. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Maybe a couple real people that are misguided out there, but we all know what's going on with the dividend. And to Adam Aaron, these are my 2 words of advice for you. Just fucking send it. We just got to send it, man. That's all we need to do. Take that dividend and cram it down them shorts' freaking throats, man. Just absolutely no mercy. Cram it down their throats. You did the right thing. You gave them the right amount of time. You told everybody a pounce was coming. You warned the entire industry. They decided to short more. When you're a company like Citadel Securities and you've got $65 billion in securities sold yet not purchased on your books from your last annual, you deserve what you get. Melvin deserves what they got. Robinhood deserves everything they're going to get. And other people like Tiger Global, man, they're going to do what they get. Cohodes was making fun of AA wearing a wig. Yeah, Mark goes after AA all the time. We know that. Mark isn't in the play. He's very, very publicly, after he took a hit when we went from like 40 down to 30 or 20, he got out. He did hold long. So he's a little sour grapes over Adam Aaron not using his idea specifically with T0. So he's poking at Adam Aaron. He's poking at Ryan Cohen. But it's part of the game, you guys. There's a difference between industry guys coming out and poking fun and attacking each other online. There's a difference between this and that, and then Lou specifically coming out and trying to start a whole nother movement of delay a dividend. That is market manipulation to the max. Lou is pushing a narrative of information he knows to be false and trying to influence people to push an event on a CEO, get him to do something that is detrimental to the stock. So what Lou is doing is absolute garbage. What Mark's doing, I don't like, man. Like I said, Mark comes to our space calls. I don't like that he goes after the CEOs, but he's Mark, man. That's what he does. Everybody knows this. We know he's rough around the edges, but he does come to our calls and share a lot of very important information with us in multiple events. He did call the downfall of these hedge funds specifically by name months ago. I'm talking like a year ago. He was in with us trying to push this dividend idea to Adam Aaron, which we ended up getting anyways in a different form. But he was part of the movement, very, very important part of the movement to get this dividend issued out. But if you don't like what Mark says, just go on there and be like, hey man, I don't agree with you. And he'll say, I don't agree with you either. But there's a fundamental difference between what he's doing and what Lou's doing. Either way, no publicity is bad publicity. So I'm not worried about it. And Adam Aaron probably don't want to go on Gasparino. And I got asked if I wanted to talk to Gasparino too. And I said, absolutely not. I don't think Gasparino has fundamental qualities of a journalist with integrity. And he's shown it over and over again. And Fox Business has also shown it over and over again. When they put up articles like AMC's going private, that caused people to sell their stock. They rescinded it later. We blew them apart, but they still published it. It's an absolute falsehood. AMC was never going private, but Fox Business posted it. So I don't blame Adam Aaron for not wanting to go on and talk with Gasparino and other people. And Liz Clayman bounces the rope. She's right in between. She pokes a little bit and then she retracts just so she can have Adam Aaron on the show, which the last interview he did with Liz Clayman was really good. Adam Aaron is so much more confident in front of the MSM now because he knows he's in control and he owned the interview. It was awesome. So, everybody's got their opinions about everybody, but I'll tell you, there's a difference between just absolutely false FUD spreading garbage information being put out by YouTubers and someone's opinion on Twitter. There's fundamental differences. But we've went after Mark multiple times, and he's just Mark, man. But either way, that's what's going on today. AMC still kind of flipping around this 2050 mark. Obviously, there's a lot of call options that are in the money right now. Some are being taken back, but hopefully we can reclaim this later in the week. Tuesday is usually a good day. It's usually a turnaround Tuesday. It is the third week in the trading week, so there's a lot of options clearing going on Friday. You see it dip into this box, I'm buying. You do what you want to do what's good for you. If I don't see it dip down to here by Tuesday morning, I'll just buy and slam my order in so I get even more APE dividend, and I'll ride it out until the dividend distribution, and we will see what happens. Entire market going crazy, and this is how you know, this is an indicator to let you know that something's about to happen. Crypto started pumping last night. I started getting alerts. SHIB ran like freaking crazy, and I told everybody, you will see a dump Monday morning, and it right here. Dump. I still think they try to pump one more time, but the thing is there's going to be a massive dump coming. It's going to bring it all the way back down to these levels because the hedge funds are pumping crypto to lure retail investors in, to build capital so they can rug pull you, take that money and use it in the open market to maintain their short positions. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. They do it all the time. I love crypto. I am very, very saddened at what it's become. Not just SHIB. I love SHIB, but it's just so overly manipulated now because there is in fact no regulation on it. Hedge funds are using it as a weapon. Either way, that's it for today, guys. Man, good luck with your trading. Hope everybody makes money. I will pop back on if there's any serious events coming up or I get any more news. Hope everybody has a great week. Y'all be safe and have fun and do all that stuff, you crazy kids. All you cult members out there. Zoltan! Or wait, we're supposed to be a cult, right? The cult of the A. Maybe we need to start something. Apparently, Liz Clayman and Gasparino think we're a cult, so we need some kind of designation. The cult of the A. You guys have a good week, man. Froggy Stonks out.